My wife said y'all had a lot of questions on this washing machine and how I hooked it up. Never made a TikTok before. My wife did that thing I like to get me here, so give her a follow for that. First of all, it did help that I had this slide out rack here that slid out. That was kind of something that I looked for and was looking for a camper to go up north in. If it didn't have one, I was going to tie into the frame underneath there and build a rack, but this one had one. Also, it had an outdoor shower right here. That was nice. If not, you'll have to find somewhere to tap into your PEX and run it down your frame all the way back here and go to Home Depot or Lowe's or somewhere, and they can have your connections you can tie into. You know, just use plenty of Teflon. You don't want any leaks behind there. Second, I slid this rack out as far as I wanted it, so it's got plenty of space back there. I welded it to the frame so it couldn't move. Make sure and use, or whoever welds it, use 70-18, not 60-10 or 80-10. And don't use a Lincoln. You won't get far down the road. I found me a piece of plate and welded it on there. And then I got the bolt hole patterns off the bottom from where the legs were. Went to Tractor Supply, found me some bolts, and just bolted it to there. So welded to the frame. The washing machine's bolted down. Everything's solid, it's not going anywhere. To plug it up, just run you a power cord. Some spots at RV places don't have 110 plugs, so just go to Walmart or wherever and find you a, you know, you can convert it from 50 to 30, you know, from 30 to 110, however you need to do it, but you can run an extension cord and plug it into wherever you need to. If you plug it into your house, you're probably gonna flip a breaker if you're not 50 amp. So, and the plumbing. Here's where it comes out of the back of the washing machine. Ties in here, and I'll have to go inside and show you how I did that. No, it's a mess back here, so sorry, but I just went and bought a T. It's an 1.5 to 1 inch reducer. And I ran it up here and 90'd up and just taped that hose in there. And we haven't had a leak yet, so everything's holding up so far. Luckily, our sink and stuff is just right inside here, so that's how I tapped into it. And just make sure your drain is open on your gray tank, because the washing machine does use a lot of water and you'll fill up pretty quick, and you don't want it to overflow and have any leaks inside. It is a combo washer and dryer, and also for winter time. I'm not sure, we haven't been through a winter with it yet. Hopefully we'll be back home winter time, and we can get back in our big camper and we have a washer inside there, so hopefully we won't need this come winter time. But yeah, just an overview. Have you a rack, have somebody build you a rack, make sure they weld it up solid, bolt your washing machine down, make sure it can't go anywhere, find you a power source of some kind. Lowe's and Home Depot is going to have any kind of adapters you need for your water supply. Like I said, make sure you use plenty of Teflon. Tap into your plumbing system and wash on. And also we have a kind of a raggedy tarp that goes over the top of it that I ratchet strap to make sure it doesn't get any water in it. It's rained on it a couple times, everything's worked fine. So also, this bad boy's made it all the way from Houston, Texas to Zanesville, Ohio. No issues. Like I said, just gotta make sure everything's welded up right and go from there.